there, Stampers. This is Lisa with Queen Bee Creations, and I'm here today with Pixie. Some of you have been asking about how she's doing. She fell down the stairs last Tuesday and broke her leg, and so she did have to have surgery, and it's been operated on. It has pins put in, and they've just kind of strapped it to her body, so she's been kind of hobbling around on 3 legs, but she is doing well. It's surprising how quickly they learn to get around without the use of all of their limbs. But we are here today to work on a one-sheet wonder. A lot of our cards, some of our DSPs will come in 6x6 sheets, and if you had ordered the paper share from me, you would have gotten 6x6 sheets, and I wanted to show you a really quick and easy way to get 4 cards out of this one piece of paper. So we call that a one-sheet wonder, and there are many different cuts. This is one I found online by another demo, Megan Davies. She had posted this, and I just thought it was too cute not to share. So I'm working on my desk down here. Let's get you switched. So here's my cards. This is what we're going to be working on today. We're going to make these 4 cards out of that one sheet of 6x6 designer series paper. I chose to use the Pressed Petals designer series paper. All of our designer series papers are 2-sided. And I'm using the side obviously with the flowers. I'm also going to be using the Itty Bitty Birthdays stamp set to stamp our greeting, and I'm going to stamp our greeting onto some ovals that I have cut with our layering ovals dies. And then if you notice down the middle, I had some fancy little edges, and those were made with our delicate lace edgelet dies. And so I just slipped these through the die cutting machine and cut out several that we're going to be using on our cards today. Hi Patricia, how are you doing today? Thank you for joining me. I so appreciate when you come in and join me and share and all that good stuff. It really helps me out. So we're going to take our 6x6 piece of paper, and I'm going to go ahead and just cut it at 4. And that's going to give me a 4-inch and a 2-inch strip. Then I'm going to do this one again. I'm going to do a short 2-inch strip. And then I'm going to take this one and I'm going to lay it diagonally in the track of my trimmer. This will work in any trimmer. I suggest you start out in the middle. I find when I come down here and I slide up from the bottom or down from the top and I hit this point, it doesn't like that. It kind of crinkles it up. But if I start in the middle and go both ways, I always get a nice clean cut. Now this one I'm just going to take a little bit of a snippet off because I'm going to put this on a layer of a card that is 5 1/4. Now this piece I would use in the middle of a tag. I didn't get that going today, but if you could see easily if I had a 2-inch tag and maybe the scallop tag topper punch on the top, and I could put a little greeting on it, it'd be really cute on a bag. So I can use this entire sheet of 6x6 paper and not have any waste. I just think that's awesome. Hi, Jerry. I'm very excited for Jerry. She just passed her test and she's now officially a nurse. We are so excited. Way to go, Jerry. That was a lot of hard work, considering she's got 3 young kids at home. Very brave woman indeed. So I'm going to go ahead and just get these started. I'm going to bring in my Rococo Rose ink. And I just grabbed Happy Birthday out of that Itty Bitty Birthdays stamp set. And I'm just going to stamp these in the middle. And then I'm going to use my snail adhesive. And I'm going to load those on top of the scalloped oval in the Rococo Rose cardstock. Get that out of the way so I don't stick my elbow in it. I'm sure I'm the only one that ever does that, right? Nobody ever sticks their elbow in an ink pad. Okay, so now I've got my little sentiments ready to go. So I'm going to bring in my card bases. I chose to use a thick vanilla card base, so I have 4 of these. And then I have 4 layers of Mossy Meadow, and these are 4 inches by 5 1/4. And then, like I said, I took those strips, the delicate lace edgelets, and I cut out a bunch of the lace edges. And so I'm going to be sticking those onto our designer series paper. I'm doing this on my tabletop, but normally I would do this on my silicone mat because that doesn't stick, which is really cool. You can put your adhesive onto your pieces and it does not stick to the silicone mat. So it keeps everything nice and neat. And I'm just going to center this about in the middle on that one. And then let's see. I'm going to take this little short one here, and I'm going to use this bigger die. And I'm going to try to center it. And then I'm going to put these short ones on these triangle pieces. And one more. I swear these are going to go really quick. It's a nice way to bounce out a bunch of cards if you're looking to do a set for somebody to give as a gift, or maybe you just have a lot of cards you need to send out at once, or you just want to really use all your designer series paper without having any waste. So then I'm going to take each of these pieces here, and I'm going to again put some more adhesive. And I realize I have not trimmed that yet, but that's on purpose, because what I'm going to do is put this on this layer, and what it's going to allow me to do is cut from the back side. I find it so much easier to trim off the excess after it's adhered to the card instead of before. So then I know I have my measurements exact. So there's one. Okay, so I'm just centering that on there. Again, it's really long. I'm just going to cut off the excess. It starts with art. This has a wonderful set of edgelets that goes with it as well. There's 3 different edgelets that go with that set. So this would work really well with that too, if you wanted to do some cards for fellow crafters. You would have some fun crafty type edgelets to work with. Okay, so now I'm going to just take these pieces that I just put together, and I'm going to add them to the card bases. All we're going to do is we're going to take our sentiments, and I'm going to pop them on there with dimensionals. So just like that, I have 4 birthday cards. And then of course that stamp set I was working with gives me any number of sentiments I can use on the inside. And then I made some little bows out of our twine. And I just stick those on with a glue dot. Can you see yourself making these cards? I'm really hoping I give you guys ideas you can use. I did mention that little piece, so let's come in with a 2-inch by, let's say, 4-inch. We'll use our tag topper punch. That one would work, but I bet we can find a better one. And this is the twine I used on the cards. It's the braided linen trim. I thought it went well with the burlap that's on the back. So, I mean, I'm sure you could, I'm just doing this kind of on the fly. We could decorate this up a little bit more. But you're getting the idea that I'm able to use the entire 6x6 sheet and not have any waste. And so there we have it. Quick and easy. 4 cards. Gosh, probably in less than 20 minutes. So again, thank you for popping over and watching my Facebook Live. Like I said, if you wanted to place an order, I'd love to send you over some free tutorials. I always want to reward those people who shop with me because I really appreciate that. And if you have any ideas of something you'd like to see me do or demonstrate, definitely let me know, because I'm always looking for topics that I can share with you on Mondays. So again, thanks for joining me, and I will see you next week. Bye.